shirt as
Oh,
well.
nice.
There we go. All good. All right, we're gonna
Oh,
stream so that everybody can jump on. I know Janelle's sick.
well,
Shirt as
school.
well.
Oh gosh, bummer. I
Good.
thought Jonna was gonna make it.
All right, we're gonna.
I'm gonna text her again.
All right. Okay. So here we go. So our huddle. So wait, yay. I love doing our huddle. I'm really enjoying doing this in the evening as well. I've been able to reshift my day a little bit and just maximize my time, and I feel a little bit more prepared for this. So yay. So I hope yeah, it's just kind of it's a little bit warmer and just kind of I just feel like I'm in a cozy place with you guys. It's just kind of cool. So I'm glad we shifted this, and I know December meetings are always a little bit lower in attendance because of, everything. But I'm glad we get to tape this. So that's great.
Yeah,
All
thanks for
right.
doing that. Hmm.
So, well, thanks for the suggestion, and yeah, being right there with me in this. So hopefully you worked on this last week. If you are watching this for the first time, because we didn't tape this last week or we didn't stream it, something that is really important to do so that we are focused, and especially for our businesses and what we value for the holiday season, is really to set an intention. And I've been doing this pretty much every day, and today kind of started with a bang and off and running, and everything. And in the car on my way to an appointment, I was like, okay, set my intention. I'm going to be present with people. I'm going to show up for people today. But it's funny how we just get going with the day and it can just get away from us. So I have, even have you guys, has it made a difference for you that we did this last week? Does anybody want to share about any of these questions? Hi, Bonnie. So good to see you. I'm so glad you're here.
Well,
Thank you.
Tina, it did for me, and I shared this with Joanne when we were coming back from our, was it Wednesday we did that, Joanne? Anyway, last week I wasn't really ready to share, but I realized in thinking about it that my intention for this month is to be mindful and generous with kindness in general and around any Mary Kay product or opportunity. Mindful and present with kindness.
I love that. And have you been able to kind of shift from the busyness or whatever else happens in
Yes.
your brain that's kind of made a difference? Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Okay.
Just sort of stop and slow down and remember that was what my intention was. So I filled out my weekly accomplishment sheet. There wasn't a whole lot in there as far as dollars go. And I'm aware that I'm mindfully committed to being intentional to share kindness. So
Yep. I love
that's
it.
it.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Anybody else want to share?
I think mine's kind of on that same line, Mickey. Just uh, for me personally, enjoying the season. Just we had a different kind of a Christmas last year living in our RV, which we made it fun. Um, but I guess just enjoying the things that you can only really truly do in a home. So enjoying those pieces of it. Um, but like the giving, so giving this season with my Mary Kay business. So that's where I'm, doing this gift for the vet clinic. And then I have been thinking about different places I can go and bring some little holiday treats. So I'm just using the little mini hand creams. So just putting together some little Christmas gifties and bringing those around town.
Mm-hmm. And it feels so good too. And it really takes the weird ick or scariness out of it when it's just, hi guys, I just want to, like, I am your Mary Kay girl here. Here, I wanted to give this to you, just from my heart. Just like, I just love that. It's just such a shift in your mind. It's awesome, Emily.
It kind of calms you down from a little bit of the hustle and some of
does.
like the crazy thoughts that you're having, like, how am I gonna, and just be present with it.
Exactly. That's a great way.
Let's see. Oh, I'll go. I should turn this thing on here. Oh, because you probably can't hear from the buzz. So I know my intention was contrary to the kind of thing I usually say is that my intention was definitely a little more pragmatic. I mean, or less altruistic. I'll say that. I just needed to make money. Right. And yeah, that was my focus. Just make money, move product. And one thing I have done to implement that is that normally, I'll have my open house the weekend after Thanksgiving, and then I kind of take everything down and put it away. And some things are, that like set handsets and gift wrapped and all that you can leave for next year, which is fine. Or you sell them at Valentine's Day or Mother's Day or whatever. This time Chris is probably like, when is she going to put this all away? Because it's all still out in my house. However, people have been calling me saying, hey, I missed your open house. Is there any chance I can pop up? And the sales keep on coming. So I'm just leaving it up for a while. So
Not
yeah. So actually that one action step yeah, has definitely brought me closer to that that intention goal. I don't know. But the other intention that I have is to do that very thing, is to go around to like my dentist, our vet clinic, and those places I've I've tried many, many times to entice them to come to an event or whatever. They
yeah.
never do. They
Yep.
never do. Big deal. I'm just going to give them something anyway.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. Yep. And it's just the fact, it's just the act of, and I love that you talked about your action step too. It's like, these are a couple action steps that, I can move that I maybe didn't do last year that I'm going to do this year. From my open house as well, I've been inviting to this weekend. So if you couldn't come, here's where I'm going to have product, and you can do a holiday makeover at our live event locally here on Saturday. So I've been doing that too for people. So it's just, here's what we can do. Here's what you can come to, because I'm going to be there. So also trying to make it easy, like Janelle did, come to me and you can pick up your stuff. So people are, yeah, they'll do that. So way to go. Way to go. Way to go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and move on. So if you haven't worked on this yet, go ahead and you can still make your intention for this month and for our holiday season here, how you want to feel, what goals you have, a couple of action steps you can take, and moving closer to that. So yay. Okay. All right. I'm going to move on. Okie doke. So I have a new consultant. I'm so excited. Her name is Myra. She found me online, ordered product. She needed it immediately. Like, she's like, can you not, I can't wait for it. So I'm like, who's your consultant? It was somebody else. And she had stopped or told her to move on or something. Anyway, so I did. And then I said, I'd really love to meet you though sometime. I always want to meet people after they, need their product or whatever. I'd love to see you, what you look like, meet you for coffee sometime. But she just needed her product. So I left it in my door. She texted me the next day and said, can I ask you a little bit about Mary Kay? I'm interested. I've been buying Mary Kay for 18 years. I said, yes. Do you want to meet tomorrow? She's darling. She hopefully she can come on Saturday. I'm meeting with her at 7:30 tonight though. So I'm very excited about her, and she's excited to start something new in her life with her little girl. So yay. So I have one. Yay. So welcome, Myra. All right. Our goal for Reds in this year, 2024, is 10 by June 30th. So we'd love our group to grow. So hopefully this will be on your goal poster as well, to be in our red group. We're going to be adding to that a little bit this next year to enhance that program a little bit. So I'm really excited about that coming soon. All right. So I'd love to recognize our consultants for the week. So let's start with bookings. If you have one booking for this month, would you give me a woohoo or your pom-poms? One booking on your books. All right. So Joanne, how many bookings do you have? She's 3 bookings. That hits
I have 3.
The check mark. Way to go, Joanne.
Yeah.
And are these for Saturday? Are these for your home? What are these appointments?
Yeah. Oh, actually, I probably have more than that, because I did have 2 definite for Saturday. They can't come any longer, so they've booked for a pre-Christmas party.
Awesome.
Which is not a bad thing. And then I have 2 coming to my home for double facial on Friday. And I have, I think, 2 people on for Thursday night.
Oh, awesome. Yes. So our Thursday night, we'll talk about that in just a second. Way to go. And are these women that you know already? New women bring women?
2 of them are from my BNI group, and they've kind of dabbled a little bit with me, gotten a couple of small things. And then the other ones are neighbors who one came to my open house and wanted to get a facial and booked me for a facial, and the other was not able to come, but saw my setup at the Fall City Days, and she's like, oh, like, would you do a facial? And I'm like, yeah. So and she's a neighbor. So 2 of my neighbors who have not met before are coming to my house on Friday.
That's awesome.
Yeah. And they're not customers yet.
Yes. And I love that because you're out and about, you show up, you're at BNI, you are at Fall City Days, all of those things. And sometimes they don't, the quick popcorn results aren't right then. Right. But Emily, you've seen this too. Bonnie, you've seen this. I mean, even Mickey with your garage sale that you had. I mean, it'll come later, right? It comes later. They call back later or whatever. So it is, I always believe that when I show up somewhere in the right space, there's going to be something good that comes out of it. And it might just not be right now. So way to go, Joanne. 3 bookings. We're going to talk all about that tonight. So good for you. That's awesome. Yay. And those, so we'll move on to appointments held. So who has held an appointment this last week? In this last week? Mickey and Joanne. Is that
I guess you could call that an appointment. We weren't expecting anything from it, but you never know. Might come. Yeah, it was House of Hope. Is that what you were thinking, Mickey?
Yeah, and you talked a little bit about that last week.
No, I was actually.
You had another appointment.
Yeah, it was just kind of a drop-in thing, but eyeliner.
Awesome.
It all starts with an eyeliner.
It does. Or mascara.
Oh,
yes.
People are, it's the quick on the goes right now, right? And we're going to talk a little bit about some other stuff tonight of how you guys can get things rolling here for this last kind of push before Christmas. All right. So how about anyone who turned in their weekly accomplishment sheet? I checked, and Bonnie was the only one that had turned it in when I checked. However, I hadn't checked in the last couple hours. So if you turned in your weekly accomplishment sheet, give me a woohoo. Woohoo.
Woo-hoo.
So Bonnie, you were just first on the list there. All right.
Yeah, I did mine last night. You didn't get it?
I got an email that says Bonnie, and then tomorrow I'll get it for you and Mickey. It's very slow.
Oh, weird. How weird.
But
Oh,
I didn't
sorry.
go back and check. So no, it's not your fault. I just didn't go back and check. Okay. So
Okay.
if you had $100 this last week, give me a woohoo. Woohoo. So Joanne and Mickey doesn't know. Okay. Yes. $100? Hello? Yes.
I can't remember. I'll have to look. I don't think so.
Okay.
Barely.
All right.
Sweet.
We're gonna change that this week. Let me tell you, man, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, Joanne. All right, Joanne went to get her okay. We're gonna move on. We'll come back. We'll come back to that. All right, guys. Let's keep going here. Okay, here we go. All right. So stars so far. So if you didn't check, Bonnie, I did check yours too. So make sure that you check that. Your stars at a glance. Okay, you're real close. So me, Tracy, Joanne, Jackie, Janelle, and Mickey are all done with our star, and the little asterisk means that you are a consistent star. So you are working on your trip to the spa at seminar. And then on target, we have Emily and Bonnie, Diana, Abby, Brianna, Heidi, Heather, and Paula. So congratulations. We have all the way until Friday for this, and we're going to talk about some ways that you can get that done with your sales this week. So Joanne, let's wrap back to you. What were your sales for the week, girl?
$2,504.
For the week?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, that is amazing.
Yeah.
So, and this was just
That's amazing.
This is like the last 2 weeks before that were $1,000 weeks.
I know, yeah.
See, that's what happens when you set an intention.
That's right. That is right. So what is your total so far this month?
Oh, this month, well, December. So December, but that was only our first week, wasn't it? First full week in December.
Well,
So
there's two.
I guess this week and part of this last week and part of the week before.
Yeah.
So over 3,000, probably like 35, close to 4,000.
Way to go, girl.
Yeah.
What is your intention for this month? What are you making this month, or what are you retailing this month?
What am I retailing?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I don't know.
What's your goal? What's your retail goal this month?
For sales?
Yes, retail.
Oh, sorry, my brain is fried. For this month, I'd like to do $5,000.
Okay, I was gonna say, how about you just do $5,000 this month?
Yeah,
she can do it. Woo! Hey, Joanne, we're gonna talk all about that. So I'm gonna kind of blow through this. So way to go, $2,000, our queen of sales, Joanne. Not 1,186, but over $2,000 in sales. Joanne, we're so excited. You're showing up and you're doing it. So proud of you. Oh my gosh. All right. So December winners so far for our earrings. They're so cute. I love wearing these around. Oh my gosh.
They're so cute.
Mickey, yes. So Mickey and Jenny, Diana will get hers. Sherry, Joanne, you've earned yours. Hillary, Shannon, Erica. So excited. So we have until Friday to earn these for our pre-soar. And then of course our cute jewelry set and the planner, which is really cool. So Jan, you can probably pick that up. And then of course, dessert with an NSD is 1,000 or a 600 wholesale and a new team member. That's a little shift for that. And our meeting with Terry, our special dessert with Terry, will be on the 28th of this month. We're doing a lunch and learn. So I'm really excited. And Joanne will be sharing about that after we meet with Terry. So it's going to be really special. And we're going to do that every single month. So that's going to be fun. All right. So I have a Christmas challenge for you guys. I have heard that we want to color in some Christmas balls and Christmas balls. So I feel like Smelly Cat comes to life when I sing that song, and it's just so fun. So for every $50 you sell this month, you get to fill out a Christmas ball. And when you sell $100 will equal the star. So that's just fun. So when you have $100 day or $100 sale, fill out the star. That'll be fun. And so for every $50 sold, you go into a drawing for $100 holiday cash, which I'm going to give away next week. So bring this to our December 18th huddle, and we are going to be excited because you're going to have not only $650 or more in retails, and you guys can add little balls too. Okay. But we're going to give away $100 cash to somebody. So I hope that you guys have fun with this, and this focuses you for this week, because this is the week that we focus before things kind of shut down a little bit, right? Around Christmas, and then things kind of pop back up between Christmas and New Year's, and everybody's kind of like, whoa. So this is the week that people are like, okay, I need something. So let's do it. You guys excited? I'm excited. I'm so excited for this. All right. So
I love these things.
It takes us back to when we were little and we got to fill in stuff, or our teacher brains or whatever. So, okay, who's taking this on? Christmas tree challenge. Yay, me too. I'm really, really excited. Okay, awesome. Now, here is my idea for you. And I'm going to post this because it's so, actually, I'll show you where it is. But I just had these printed off. There's a couple different ones on the TNT website. And this is such a good time for gift certificates. And so here's what I put on my Facebook, and I'm going to text this also and e-card this to my customers. Purchase your gift certificate this week for you, like a Merry Christmas to you, or a New Year's New You session with your favorite Mary Kay girl, or for somebody that you love. So if they purchase it this week between now and Sunday, if they purchase a gift certificate for $50, they're going to get $60 to spend at their appointment. If they do $100, then they'll get $125 in Mary Kay cash at their appointment. So this helps people to purchase. They might not know what they want, or they're like, I'm just so busy and I need stuff, but I can't think right now. What do we all say, guys, when we're in that space in December? What do we say? It's a question. What do we say?
I've got a gift certificate for you to purchase.
Well, okay, so let me ask you like this. So Bonnie, if you were like, okay, so you're talking to me as a client, and I'm the client, and I'm like, I'm so busy, and I can't do anything right now. What would you offer me? So you're going to offer me this gift certificate, and to what? To use when?
In the new year?
To use in the new year, because
in the new year.
I can think in the new year, right? So everybody is kind of, they're either like, yes, I need something now. I need this. I need this. I need this. I need it now. Like, don't order it for me. I need it tomorrow. Or they can't think right now. That's where people are right now. Have you guys kind of, or maybe they're not. Maybe you're finding people that can sit down with you right now, and you're going to find all those different people. And so I want to book up my January with gift certificates. So I want money now for bookings later. That is where I'm going to focus is, and the gift certificates are beautiful. I just send them to office or FedEx to get them printed, and, wrap them up, make them look really pretty. You can mail them to people, and then you book them for January because they're like, oh yeah, okay, January, I can think in January. So I hope that you guys like this idea, but this is the time for gift certificates.
And
What
that,
else?
Go
ahead.
Does it look like this? It looks
Yes.
like this. That is beautiful. I mean,
Isn't that
the
pretty?
certificates we've seen sometimes before, like cartoony almost. And
Yeah, they're
this is
really
really
tacky.
nice. This is really very tacky. Yeah.
You're very tacky. I was like, Emily. And then I looked online and I'll show you where these are at the end. Bring me back to this, okay? And I'll show you
Okay.
exactly what they are. Okay. There's
Yeah,
So
two.
they're beautiful.
what size are these when they're printed?
They're 3 to a page.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So I just got them printed professionally, or if you have a good printer. So that's what I'm going to do. You can go back to customers. You can put this, like I said, on your Facebook. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out, especially to the women I haven't seen or haven't come to my open house, I haven't heard from for a while, and say, here's what I'm doing. I'd love to reconnect with you in January. I know it's a crazy time, or even after the holiday, right? Like between Christmas and New Year's is kind of a downtime for people. So, so if they buy it now, they can use it whenever they want, but they're going to get, I'm probably going to put redeemable only with me until probably the end of January, because I'm going to Mexico in February. So I want cash to spend there. So I'm going to like book up my next 6 weeks, my first 6 weeks in 2024. All right. So hopefully that is fun for you guys and that's exciting. And I'll show you where those are at the end. We're still doing the each one reach one, and I earned my necklace. So I wore it the other day. I wasn't going to wear it until I earned it, and I did. So I am giving this gift to you guys as well. And I think that we all need a bumblebee on our necks before 2024. So be looking, right? Be on the lookout for those great women. And then the events this week. So we have our event that you guys have seen. We have a Emily did one, and then Kipper did one as well, an invite for this weekend. It's going to be packed with a star celebration. We're also going to do the holiday makeovers. We have the hostess contest as well. You got the email about with all the details on there. People that come are also going to be in cash and prize drawings. If they had a facial with you, if they heard about the business with you, this is a great thing. Mickey, you could invite Amy to this. This is a great something that you can bring your team to, because we only do it once a quarter. And then our holiday sparkle event. So Emily and I are going to do this. And so Emily and I are going to be talking this week to figure out what we're going to do, but it's going to be amazing. So make sure that you get people on the link, our YouTube link that we have our events on. Any questions about that? It's going to be a fun week. Okay. So lots of opportunities to make sales. You have your gift certificate idea. We have something coming up, and hopefully, Bonnie, you can come over the mountains. It's not going to be yucky out, and you can maybe stay with Paula. We'd love to have everybody here on the 6th. It's going to be this is what the cozy cabin looks like. It's on Lake Goodwin, sits right on the lake. It's beautiful. And we are going to have a really meaningful and impactful work time to empower ourselves and make some goals and a whole bunch of other things that I can't share with you now, but it's going to be definitely worth your time and a value to you to start your year off the right way. So and all you have to do is just go ahead and get registered. Is just Venmo me or your director by the 20th of this month. After the 20th, it just goes up. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. And then okay, I'll talk about this in a minute. All right. So winning with my sales and booking for January. So we talked about our sales challenge for this month and booking up my January. So we have another challenge for you, me and Terry, for our area, the December 10th, which is today, through the 27th. This is a TNT area booking challenge. And this will be when we're coming off of our retreat And we are excited for the new year. We have our intention. People are in a good space. January is almost the best time to book. The best time to book for it is now, because like I said, people are kind of busy and in their crazy headspace, and they're like, yes, I'm so excited. And if you don't believe me, I have 4 parties right now booked for January. So I can't ask you guys to do anything that I'm not willing to do myself. So it doesn't mean that you're going to hold 10, because national average says that half will cancel or reschedule. So that means that I can look forward to 5 parties in January or more, because I'm going to book off of those. So what would your year start off like, you guys, if you had 5 parties in January? Let's just say they were all about $500. Times 5 is $2,500 right out of the gate in January, and getting bookings off of that. So I'm super excited for this. This is something that Terry Schaefer has done with her unit she's national sales director for years and years and years and years. And she had a top sales unit and a national area. So I'm like, we're doing this. And I'm doing this. So I'm really excited. And when you do this, you just need to take a picture of your 10. I'm going to actually call your hostess and thank them for booking a party with their consultant. Mickey, you don't know, this means the world to her that you have booked a party with her for January and just really supporting her small business. So I just wanted to call you personally and just thank you as her director for doing this. I'm sure you have amazing women. She has told me a little bit about you, and you seem just so wonderful. And I just really wanted to thank you for helping her with her challenge. And I'll leave a little text voice message for them, or I'll call them. And that's hopefully going to help you to not have them cancel. So I'm willing to do that for you guys. So super excited. And then everybody that does this is going to get a fluffy pair of pink smiley face slippers that we're going to wear at our retreat if you're coming. So, or you can wear them in your house if you are not coming. But I'm really excited. So this is it, guys. We are going for it. I'm really, really just like, let's do this. All right. Any questions about that? Bonnie girl.
Okay, you're saying book 10 parties for January?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh man.
So
I've been in this almost 3 years, and I've had 2 parties, 3 in 2 years.
So we're going to talk a little bit about that. And you might want to set up a coaching call with me. So first of all is you got to be sold yourself. Like, I'm doing this. Like, you have to like have that mind shift in your brain and just being like, I'm going for this. And what I can control is I can ask, and I can also maybe put some things in my ask that I maybe haven't put into my script, or maybe I haven't, maybe there's a couple things that I can tweak. Right. And so that's what we're going to talk about tonight. So prepare.
So, Tina,
yeah.
I did have a question about that. So for in my case, like, I could have the party here, but the hostess could come here, right?
Absolutely. Yep.
Okay.
And that was going to be one of my recommendations, is you might want to have like maybe 2 Saturdays. Like, I'm going to be taking care of my dad for a week. I'm also going to be at leadership for a week. So if I'm going to do this, like, I could be like, meh, I can't do this because I'm out for 2 weeks, but I'm not, my head is in the game. I'm like, no, I'm going to do this. So I'm going to figure it out. So what I'm going to do is have 2 of the Saturdays where I have people here. So if I have 3 individual people at my house, that's a party. So you can kind of do the catch-all. So if they don't want to have a party on their own, they're going to come to my house and maybe bring a friend. And then I'll have, 2 parties at my house because I have 2 sets of 3 people. So I had I did just a couch party the other day because we have talked about it, and I need to practice the couch parties, and they're fun. So I did that, and I booked 3 of the women off of that, one for a facial that I did last week, and she bought skincare. This is what I was actually talking about last week. And being present with her. Oh no, I was talking to the Reds about this. I was present with her and learned that she's going to Kurdistan for I need Chad to stop printing. Hey babe, can you stop? I'm right in the middle of a meeting. Okay. Hello. So she's going to Kurdistan, and she was talking to me about raising money for that. And I said, well, why don't we do a party and I'll donate, a portion of the proceeds to your mission trip. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that for every party that I hold in January. I'm going to donate 15, 20% of my sales to her, to the trip. So that's my heart. And I thought, why don't I do that every January? Like from my business, I donate to a specific mission trip or whatever I'm going to do, even the Mary Kay Ash Charitable Foundation. So that's what I'm going to do. So that's kind of my reason that I'm excited about booking 2. And it's just a little bit deeper than just, finishing a challenge or selling or whatever. So one of those, Mickey, is going to be at my house for a New Year's New You skin cycling workshop. And I'm going to invite my customers to that. So that's what I'm going to do. So when we talk about,
and also, I mean, don't forget, you can do those on Zoom too.
Yeah,
you can do it
totally.
virtually still.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If you don't want to have it at your house, you just want to send out packets.
Right. I don't want to do that anymore. So that's just me. But you can absolutely you can do that. But one of the girls too that booked a holiday makeover with me, because what I said at the party was, if you haven't gotten a compliment on your makeup in the last year, it's time for a makeover. And it was kind of a bold statement. Like, I was like, I hope this doesn't seem rude, but it's true, right? I mean, maybe you need a new lipstick or just a new update. And one of the ladies was like, yeah, I totally need a makeover. And I'm like, well, Kim, and I called her back. So we booked a makeover, and I said, Kim, would you be open to inviting a couple of women with you? Because I'm donating a portion of my proceeds in January to this mission trip, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, yeah, that sounds great. And so even if you're booking facials, go back, right? And you can book those, have a couple of people come with you. Not, you don't have to support a ministry, but just ask, right? And what I say too sometimes is, especially for the makeovers, you're probably going to want to bring a friend or 2, because they're going to give you her honest opinion. I mean, I will never steer you wrong, but your friends know you. So maybe that will be, it's going to be fun, but also you might want somebody with you to get a second opinion, So, all right. So when we're booking, we prepare, connect, and then follow up. And we're going to talk about the prepare and connect tonight. So prepare. So the what? So what am I booking? So what are you excited about booking? So what are some of the things that you can think about in January to book, maybe different than what we've booked in the past 6 months, being that it's January and it's cold out most of where we are. The Reds, I know you guys had some ideas here. So when we talked in our Red meeting, I asked you guys to have some booking ideas.
Well, I'm still continuing with my skincare workshops. So that's what I'm going to keep doing.
And I like that you say skincare workshop. It sounds different than a Mary Kay party. Right?
Yeah.
It's really how you language things too, isn't it? So
Yeah,
skincare
and
workshop.
Yeah.
I don't know about over there, but in Yakima, a lot of workshops and make intakes, and people attend a lot of things. It's at a business with another business. There's a lot of that. So I'm going with what's happening here.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And yeah, and I've been calling them workshops too.
Mhm.
So yeah, definitely the New Year, New You theme is a good one. And that can go all different directions. That could go makeup, but definitely skincare. Another one I've been thinking about is a baby, it's cold outside, because it's wintertime. Here it's like awful. Everything gets dried out. So
Everything gets dried
because
out.
we're
See?
inside so much more and the heat and yeah. So mhm.
It's just like those
Yeah.
little tweaks too to get you
Mhm.
excited, right? So baby, it's
I
cold
just thought
outside.
if you did like on your customer group, like a little Zoom version, but everybody maybe got eye patches and it was like a PJ party. That could be fun.
Mhm.
So
That's
you
a
send
great.
them the eye patches in the mail. So that's how you kind of get them the RSVP. And
That's,
then have a little PJ party.
that's a
Since
great
it's cold
idea.
out and yucky out, nobody wants to go out at night.
Mhm.
Maybe even a moisture mask and the patches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could talk about the new skincare or just talk about quick skincare, and then they could do the mask and the eye patches and then the night.
So
Mhm.
you could call it like a PJ party packet. We'll send
Yeah.
them
Ooh, I
like those
like it.
little yummies.
That's cute.
A pink PJ party packet.
Yeah,
And you have to put a candy in there.
of course.
That's a great idea. I love that.
Something flat so that you
Yeah.
can use very little postage on it.
Yes, absolutely. Yep. And maybe if they invite a friend to join or whatever, they get something.
Like a half price item.
Okay, that sounds great.
Mhm.
That sounds great. Awesome. Love it. So that could be one. One could be at your house with
Mhm.
random,
Mhm.
you're just kind of your onesie twosie people. You could do one on your Facebook page. Also, guys, the Hydra sessions are big in January.
Mhm.
So you could put myself and Emily, I think that's the only one that's left on there on the YouTube, and put it in the middle of the table and do a Hydra session with your people. So that could be something you can offer that maybe they haven't tried before. Maybe they're on skincare, but they haven't tried that. The skin cycling workshops that we did a lot in January. You can do that. And it's a great time to do that and all that information is on the TNT website as well, the placemats, and I can send you the script on how to do that. So you could do something like that. And also color. So New You makeovers, you could use the Mirror Me app, or you can look at some different, even in the lookbook, have them pick a look in the lookbook, do the new colors on the palette possibly. So all kinds of things that you can do, but what are you excited about? And maybe it's a bunch of my 4 parties that I have so far, they're all different. and the couch parties too. One of the one I'm going to do that is for the fundraiser, because she has a small house, and I'm like, well, how many people can you pack in there? And she's like, between 15 and 20, but we can't sit around a table. And I said, that's fine, we'll just pass product around. So I'm going to do the skin cycling workshop via couch. So we're just going to pass stuff. They'll probably put the patches on and then pass stuff around, and then they can just purchase the skin cycling bags. And we're going to sell a boatload of product. Joanne.
Hey, Tina, let's say you have 15, 20 people. Does that not take a while to get that product all the way around the circle? By the time it gets to the last person, are you now on to the next product? Like, how do you do it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I haven't done 20 people yet. So,
mm-hmm.
but
But even 10,
really
it seems
does.
like, for them to take a swipe on their hand and pass it. I mean,
what I might do, this is what
Yeah.
I did when we had a lot of people and it was kind of taking a while, is I sent 2 on each end
oh, smart.
and they passed it. And then it was just like boom, 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 boom. And then they put it in the middle of the table, or they can put it in the basket, is what
Mhm.
I'll do. Yeah.
Yeah. And then with the next product, maybe start with the people in the middle and send it out.
Exactly. Right. Exactly. Yeah. That's
Yeah.
a good idea.
Oh,
And
that's good.
I'm just going to have my hostess help me. So yeah. And then at the dentist office, I'm going to book the girls there after. So you just have to kind of think of out of the box, right? Maybe people you haven't asked yet. Emily, I want to circle back to you because you have some really good ideas too with your office of the week, which will be amazing in January. So what are you excited about? What are you booking? So that's the what. So the preparing is the what are you excited about? And also what's in it for you? Like the challenge, you're raising money. You are practicing a new way to do parties, the couch parties or the skin cycling. I haven't done this before, and I'd love to launch this party with you. It's a great time to do this, whatever, but you have to put in there what's in it for you. Because when you leave that part out, people want to do business with people that are doing something, right? That are working towards something, that are bettering themselves, that are bettering other humans, whatever. That's a big piece that we leave out. And it's just another party. It's just another whatever they're going to do. It doesn't mean anything. So how can this be meaningful for you? So what's in it for you? And then what's in it for them? So I always just say up to $100 of free shopping, or they get $10 in product for every person that's there that spends $40 or more. But I just say up to $100 in free product because then it's easy. So what's in it for them? And then when are you doing these? So just make sure that you have your connect is, when. So have your schedule kind of figured out in these next couple of days so that when you're doing them, if you're doing a couple of sessions, right? And will you just share your idea with us about the office of the week? Because this could be something that you could do this month to book for next month.
Yeah. Yes. And I had one thing to add to the PJ party. Do the skin analyzer app. When you mentioned the app, the Mirror Me, do the skin analyzer app. And actually, guys, I didn't realize how on trend we are with that. Like, amazing. So Elizabeth is in esthetician school and they all use Dermalogica. Like Dermalogica is the big thing. And a lot of spas that you'll go to, they use Dermalogica, right? Dermalogica is using a skin analyzer app. No joke. So how do you like that? I was like, good job, Mary Kay uses that. And she was like, no, I was like, yeah. So yay for us.
Wow. That's
so
awesome.
I thought that was really awesome. So use it. If it's it's happening out there, people are using it. So let's use it. Okay. So what I had, I was thinking about new ways to meet some leads that might be a little more lucrative leads, right? We go to these in hopes of selling product, and I'm trying different avenues again. So I had done office of the week in the past, and in fact, driving Elizabeth to school every day because we share a car. There are so many doctors, dentists, all these different little offices just all in every corner. And I'm like, there's untapped people right here. So I was like, let's go back to the office of the week. So what I'm going to do is I made a little postcard. I don't know if you have it handy, Tina. You can share it if you want. I made a little postcard that it's what they're getting on the front and who I am on the back. So it says, hello, gorgeous. And I, chose you, or you were nominated as an office of the week. And basically I'm bringing you some goodies and some samples. And this entitles you to a group makeover or individual as you see fit. And $10 off each. So each person gets a $10 off. And then on the back, it says who I am, my little bio, and it's got my QR code with my link tree. So I'm going to attach those to a little basket, not an actual basket, but some kind of little dollar store, some kind of container of some kind and samples with my business card attached. And I kind of was thinking about, how do professionals market, like real estate agents? So that's the front of the card. Real estate agents, they kind of do like a little office. They bring people goodies and they bring people donuts and they, just things like that. Anybody in the pharmaceuticals, right? In the dermal cosmetics, they're going around, those sales reps, they're going around to offices. Sometimes they say, sometimes they'll have a no soliciting. I go in anyways. I've done it anyways. When I did it before, I wasn't really bringing stuff. I wasn't bringing something, and I think it'll be a better gesture. So there's the back that just tells me tells them who I am. And it has my link tree, and my link tree, they can register for their appointment there, and it's got all my stuff, my website, my Facebook, my Instagram, everything's in my link tree. So we're gonna try.
Everything's in your what? I didn't hear that.
Link tree. So like a tree link. It's called Link Tree. Yeah. Do you know? Have you used a link tree yet, Mickey?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, they're free. You can do it free if anybody wants to make a link tree page. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I think I haven't decided what samples. I'm thinking the color cards would be easy, but if I'm going into a dentist's office, I'm actually thinking I'm going to splurge on a couple of them and see how it goes. Bring in a dozen of the little mini hand creams if it's a medical office. Because I think the hand creams is I think that's gold, liquid gold.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll cost you $8, but it's less than a booth.
Even if you book a facial off of that, it's really just your first touch, right? And just to bring little goodies, and you're not going to actually put anything on their face. It's just, you could even do the little survival kits. You could bring everybody a little survival kit with, I'll put that up on the Facebook, but just using little samples and then book from there.
Yeah, that's a cute idea. The survival kit, actually. I like that too.
That's, inexpensive for everybody, and they'll remember you. So, I just think that's such a great idea. So pick maybe some of the place, so you're going to start with just some of the offices that you're already a patron, right?
Yes. Yeah. The vet, my dentist. Let me pay for my last cleaning first. Let me do that. Then I'm going to go to my dentist. I can go to the eye doctor. I'm actually due for an appointment on that one. So probably the eye doctor, and then book that at the same time, or wait until I go in and bring it. Right.
Yeah.
What else?
I think I'll see if I can send a bag of stuff in with Scott when he goes to the dentist or eye doctor, and he can talk up the men's skincare line, because he loves that body wash. But I don't think it comes in samples, so I'll have to put some in little containers.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey,
go ahead.
Sorry.
Yep.
Did you say you're gonna post that little postcard that you give them, or flyer with that? No,
not necessarily.
It was really cute. I just took a picture of it just for an idea, not to plagiarize, but it was
you could
really
plagiarize.
nicely written.
Plagiarize and get on your Canva.
Okay.
Trying to find something else.
It was really cute.
Another idea for you to just, again, just kind of get out there and be brave and bold, and
at least they have a job. So you're halfway there, right, to selling them product.
Exactly. So
make sure you go right before payday.
Yes, time it
or right after.
Right. So let me show you guys where all of this is that I found. Okay. So it's
your unit page, right?
It's under the unit page. Yeah. And it was under this holiday 23 holiday training. So it's under the education, and then all the way down under seasonal. And then this is part of the seasonal business ideas. And then I went to this holiday training here. And there's all this stuff. Adopt a
I
brand.
printed out those little tags. They're really cute.
Really cute. Selling strategies are here. And then I was like, oh, there's the gift certificate. So there's two here that I would personally use, the pink one or the gold one here. And they're really pretty. I was like, oh, they're not tacky. Yay. And holiday wish lists are here. So that's where the gift certificates are. And what's nice is that they look like this when you print them off. Okay, so you could just get those professionally printed. And then here's something else too that I wanted to just have you guys re-look at again when you're talking with people and you're booking them, is listen to the objection. I'm too busy, I'm whatever. Clarify what she says, acknowledge the concern, and offer a solution. Instead of, trying to just blow over them or okay, or shutting down, right? Our job is to basically just listen, be curious. So you're telling me, there's a chance. No, I'm kidding. But you're telling me that, so I hear that you're busy. I understand this busy one, right? It's right here. I'm a really busy person too. So I can so appreciate that. That's exactly why you so deserve to be pampered. And it would only take about an hour. And I promise that it's going to be totally worth your time. And I'm glad and I'm proud of you. This is your time to take some time for yourself, right? So it's listening, but I loved this first part. It's like, this is part of the connection with people, is clarifying. So she knows that you heard them. I know, Bonnie, you've said this a lot, like, we have two ears for a reason, right? Like really learning to listen to people and acknowledging, yeah, I get it. I know we're all super busy. We're all super busy. Here's what I can offer you. Here's what I have for you. Like, and put it out there. And so I just wanted to have you all remember that these are here, and this is something that we just have to practice, right? Because sometimes it just doesn't come out. And oftentimes, especially new consultants, just shut down. Okay, no problem, or I don't want to be pushy or whatever. But it's really just our job to listen, acknowledge, and offer a solution. Because you guys all know that when we've had somebody sit down with us after it was like we had to almost twist their arm to sit down with us, what did they say? I'm so glad I did this. I'm so glad you twisted my arm, or whatever, So, so these are something that also that you can print out on the booking part of our website is so full of amazing things under booking right here. I'll show you. Booking and coaching right here.
Well, there's like seasonal stuff literally for every month. I've been in there looking at that.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And all of this here, booking objections, is where I got this under booking. Also, these booking power plans are awesome as well if you just need a little bit of Excel. Mickey, you really might like this one. Finding 100 names, instructions, and scripts. This is all here. This is why I pay for this, because it's so good. It's so good for us. But it's just up to us to go, okay, how I need to get better at this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to become a student of booking and coaching this month, as I'm going to take on this challenge and go for it. So there that is. All right, guys. So
did you do a calendar this month or not?
Yeah, it's in the I post it always comes in your e-blast. So this morning, everybody,
I couldn't find it. I didn't get a calendar.
And it's on Facebook.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. So I have just a quick little inspiration for you from our Secrets from the World class here. And it says, by T.S. Eliot. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. Only those who will risk going too far can possibly find out how far one can go. I love that. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Feel the fear and do it anyway. All right, guys. So I'm excited about this. Hopefully you are too. And have a great week of sales. We're going to celebrate next on the 18th. Bring your favorite Christmas tradition, holiday tradition for Monday. And then also bring your sales challenge, because then you'll go into the drawing as well. We're going to do some special, it'll be kind of our Christmas party on Monday. So wear your ugly sweater. Okay, guys.
Ugly sweaters and cookies.
Other cookies, tradition, your Christmas balls. All right. It'll be fun. Okay, guys. Have a great night.
Bye. Bye. See you, Tina.